Hey everyone, welcome back to Tron. Today is November 6th. I'm over here in Salem, New Hampshire at Cinemark. Predator Badlands comes out today. See if we can find some new popcorn buckets. Let's do this. So Predator comes out today, officially tomorrow the 7th. I do have tickets for Saturday in 3D at Regal Cinema at 4 o'clock, so I'm super excited to see that. It definitely looks like a different take on Predator, so I think it's going to be pretty fun. It's getting actually really good reviews, so I'm kind of curious to see what Cinemark has for popcorn buckets. Let's find out. And there we go. Oh man, look at, they have the Tron Cycle. Look at the size of this thing. 75 bucks. This thing is huge. This is definitely like a 12-inch scale figure. That is crazy cool. Wow. Interesting. 75 bucks. Wow, this thing is heavy. Wow. This lights up too. I'm gonna figure out how it lights up, but that is pretty wild. 75 bucks though, right? It's a little pricey. Soft plastic here. It does look pretty cool. Oh, that's where the popcorn goes, right there in the wheel. Interesting. Let's turn it on, check it out. Alright, after about 4 minutes of trying to find out where the button is, it's right underneath. Right there. You see that circle? So that's where the button is. So let me press that. And there you go. So all this lights up all around the tires. That's pretty cool. I mean, this thing is actually well built. I don't think I want to spend $75 on it though. The movie was okay. I mean, the movie was good. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed the movie, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I mean, if it was 50, 60 bucks, I'd probably think about it a little bit, more serious. But 75 bucks is really pushing it. And it's, don't get me wrong, it's not like it's not worth it, because look at it, this is going to be like a 12-inch figure, right? And I don't think he's removable because all the lights and stuff, but it looks awesome. Definitely cool. One of the best popcorn buckets I've seen. But I don't know if I like Tron Ares that much that I would want to buy this. Spend $75 on the bucket. But pretty cool. I'm kind of in awe about it. But let's shut it off and we'll check out the other buckets. Real quick, that's what it looks like underneath. Tron Ares only in theaters. And then right below, there is Michael Myers. $5 for Megan 2.0. 20 bucks for Michael Myers. Really? Already 20 bucks? What did I pay for that? Was it like 40 bucks, I think? Paranorman right down here, and then they have Wicked. So here's some Wicked cups. Already, huh? There is Glinda and Elphaba. Pretty cool. And then they have these other cups here. Elphaba and Glinda. $7.75 for that. And then right over here, wow, look at that. That is cool. So $47.95 for Emerald City. This thing is pretty cool. Wow, 50 bucks for this. There's underneath it. I don't think, yeah, it doesn't look like it has any light up features or anything like that. So $47.95 is a little pricey, but it's really nice looking. That's cool. And then right down here, there's a couple of other buckets. Here is Glinda. Not the best likeness, but still pretty cool. And then right over here, here's Elphaba. And these are 35 bucks a piece. There's the balloon in the background. So they both actually have kind of the same background with the Emerald City and the hot air balloons. But those are pretty cool. Interesting, right? And then here's a 10. A 10, we have the man made of straw. A man made of straw. So there's the scarecrow. The yellow brick road. A very nervous lion. The cowardly lion. And then you're free. Fly, fly. And then Elphaba. I couldn't be lovelier, I believe, right? And then a man made of tin, the Tin Man. So that's pretty cool. It doesn't have a price on it though. And there's the tins for Wicked Good or something like that. Is that the name of it? Good or Bad. But yeah, the Emerald City is pretty awesome, and Tron Cycle is incredible. But I don't want to spend 75 bucks on that. Let me know in the comments, would you? All right, over here at AMC in Methuen, Massachusetts. Let's see if what they have for popcorn buckets here. I was kind of surprised to see all those popcorn buckets at Cinemark. But I know I can actually see the Predator mask right now, the head bucket. But yeah, I know they have Predator buckets here. And let me know in the comments, do you know any, because I know they're playing the 4DX in some places of Predator Badlands. How fun would that be in 4DX? That'd be pretty cool. I don't know of any cinemas around me that have 4DX. I know we have, O'Neill Cinema has like the motion seats, but that's not 4DX, it's just motion seats. And I think 4DX has like they spray water in your face in certain scenes and blast of air and things like that. So, but enough rambling on. Let's see if we can find some of those Predator Badlands popcorn buckets. There it is, right there. Pretty cool. There's the cup, and then it looks like they still have the DeLorean from Back to the Future, which is pretty cool. If you haven't seen my video on that, go check that out. And there it is. It's actually a lot smaller than I thought. Look at that. I wish the mask would come off, but still pretty cool. It opens from the back here. How does that open? Alright, I got it. You just, from the top here. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Detail's pretty decent. Helmet's got all dings and marks on it. I think this is, I want to say this is like 50 bucks. It's underneath Predator Badlands. So it doesn't say AMC at the bottom. I kind of like when they, mark it for like AMC or Regal Cinema. Here's the cup. Cup is kind of cool. It does light up. Let's turn that on. So there you go. Not too bad. And I think the cup's like 20 bucks. It's not like it's a hard plastic cup. It's almost like, it looks like stone, right? But let me know in the comments, are you going to pick up this popcorn bucket from AMC? It's pretty cool looking, but I think I'm going to pass. If the helmet came off, I would definitely pick it up, because I would rather see the Predator with his mouth open and stuff like that. I think that would be pretty awesome. And then if you're still looking for the DeLorean bucket, it looks like they still have some here. I'm not sure how many they have. So here's a quick look at the inside of the theater if you haven't seen. Pretty fancy. I love this. The look of this theater is beautiful. There's the movie poster. Pretty cool. Predator Badlands in theaters November 7th. And here's another poster. First Hunt, Last Chance. Pretty cool. And then they're coming out with Five Nights at Freddy Part 2. And apparently it looks like they're coming out with a ton of different popcorn buckets for that. So I'll be curious to see those in person. they like have a bucket stage with like I'm wondering if it's just an image. It's got to be just an image of the characters on stage. It can't be like physical like characters on the stage. And then November 14th we have The Running Man coming out. Now let me know what you think of this. If you've seen the original Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger, this one seems a bit different, but I'm still kind of curious in seeing it. I'm not sure if I'm going to go to the theaters to see it or if I'll wait for streaming, but let me know in the comments what do you think of this movie. Alright, there we have some buckets here. It looks like they have, what is it, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They got like 10 buckets here out back that I can see. They may have more, I'm not really sure. And then some plushies over here for some of the kid movies. And then Tron buckets, they still look like they have a ton of those. And a lot of the plushies of Universal monsters. I do want the Creature from the Black Lagoon, but you gotta buy it as a combo meal. And I don't want to spend 20 bucks just to get a little plushie. Alright, real quick, I got a price on the bucket. I thought it was $50, but it's actually $40 for the bucket. And I was correct, $20 for the cup. So 40 bucks, not too bad. And it comes with a large popcorn. Right, over here at Regal Cinema in Newington, New Hampshire. See what they have for popcorn buckets here. So we were here a few weeks ago and we did see the Predator popcorn bucket out back, and they have it's the spaceship with the Predator on a ramp outside the ship.
So this is your first hunt?
But I wonder if they have them out right now. Are they sold out? We'll find out. All right, here we go. And sure enough, there they are. Wow, they're pretty big. I forgot how big they are. And it looks like they have 6 left here. I wonder if they sold any on the top shelf. But yeah, this thing is pretty awesome looking. It'd be great if it had lights and sound, don't you think? At least lights. Definitely a lot of room for your popcorn bucket and for customizing if you wanted to make an interior for the ship. You could probably remove the Predator there if you cut that off. But yeah, there's the back. And then underneath, some pretty good detail. Let's flip that around. Yeah, doesn't say, I don't see Regal Cinema there either, but yeah, I don't know. Have they stopped doing that? Like putting Regal, Cinemark, or AMC on the bottom of these buckets? Because I haven't seen that in a while. But I don't see any cups or anything. Is that all they have? Is just the bucket? Interesting. I'm not sure on the price. I'll see if I can find out. But I'll take a look around, see if there's anything else. Look at the advertising, Wicked for Good already with the, is that supposed to be like the Wizard, Mr. Icy, as the Wizard possibly, or one of the guards? Pretty fun. Oh, and there's 2 more right there. 2 more of the Predator buckets. They do have a Rocky Horror Picture Show t-shirt and a Tron. They still have a bunch of the Tron arcades. And this bucket here, this one's pretty cool, but yeah, they still have those. I wonder if those are going to go on clearance. And then Paranorman, I think this is the same one that they had at Cinemark. So I think that was pretty fun. Cinemark definitely had some fun popcorn buckets. They had the Tron Psycho, which I did not expect to see. That thing is massive. The Wicked buckets are out pretty early also. I think the movie comes out, the 22nd or something like that. I do have tickets to see that in 3D over here at Regal Cinema. So I did enjoy the first Wicked movie. Let me know in the comments, did you see it? Did you like it? My daughter saw it. She didn't really care for it, but I'm a big fan of The Wizard of Oz. But AMC, they did have the Predator bucket head, which was pretty cool, but I passed on that. And over here at Regal Cinema, they did have the Predator spaceship. I passed on that one also. I just don't have the space for them. I absolutely love checking them out, and I do pick up some that I really want, but today I passed. I didn't pick up any. Let me know in the comments, did you see something that you liked, something you're going to pick up? And I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Do all that good stuff. Remember, we are all Geek Strong. Take care, everyone.